My question is, have you forgotten? That's what I'm asking the American people. Have you forgotten? Let's excuse the debates. Let's excuse the politicians for a second. And let's just stick to the presidency that we have right now. Have you forgot that Trump was put out of office, which means we've had Biden for the last 4 years, which means that would have been considered a savior over Trump, right? Have you forgotten what America has gone through for the last 4 years? We've had an increase with expenses by food around $12,000 per year. Increase. Housing is nearly impossible to get for the lower class. Have you forgotten that these movements, the transgender movements, these movements that are taking over women's sports, MMA, a biological man beat up a woman, swimming, when they had that lady that ran and won all the gold medals for swimming as a biological man? Are we also forgetting that the biological man that was actually put in a female's prison and impregnated and took advantage of those females by claiming he was a woman? Are we also forgetting all the books that was put in schools for our kids in 5th grade to read that had sexual content, sexual explicit pictures pushed by an agenda for gender equality, for people with gender identities to push on our kids? Are we also forgetting that all these immigrants that has come through the border just freely? Are we also forgetting that all these people that are coming in illegally, not legally, illegally, are being taken care of better than citizens? Are we also not paying attention to how high gas prices are? Is everybody riding buses? Uber? Lyft? Because I did Uber, and Uber's not cheap. I live in the state of Florida. Uber's not cheap. Are we also forgetting all these marches of these, all the letters, walking naked with children around? Which, if a regular guy did that was straight, would have been thrown away under the jail. Are we forgetting? Are we really forgetting all the complaining that we did? And now we have an opportunity to change it. We're forgetting. It doesn't seem odd for a person that had no votes to just be thrown in there and be painted as this princess of life, this savior, this lady Jesus out of nowhere, and got all that money for her to run. In half of these cities like Chicago, Detroit, Florida, New York, California is going through hell just to live. But all of a sudden they find all this money with a person that didn't get one vote from anybody to be president. You don't seem it's kind of messed up for Biden to get all his votes earned, and then she gets no votes, and then she gets a promotion. I'm just asking, did everybody like kind of just forget? Like, did everybody just forget what's been going on? Because we, as a people, never forget to complain. But complaining does nothing. So, did we forget all the things that was complained about? So many people can't live at all right now. So many people are having problems with feeding their kids. Are we forgetting that getting rid of children at full term, that's not murder? Like, that's not murder? I mean, these are the complaints on a day-to-day basis that was happening. Did we forget? Like, I'm really, like, confused. There's a reason why the Democrats are race baiting. Another man on there said when a senator of a party just called out Biden and the democracy for what they did, which is not democracy. You're supposed to earn votes, have a debate to see the best candidate gets chosen, and they look to endorse them. Kamala was the worst one out of everybody. And she got a promotion. That don't seem odd? Like, take that on a regular day basis. If you had someone at your job that was terrible, they destroyed everything, and then you had qualified people like you, and then they got the promotion position that you probably deserved, you would have thought every single messed up thing that they probably did to earn that position. Let's be real. Let's be honest. It doesn't seem odd. You're not bothered by none of that stuff. Have you honestly forgotten?